we'll switch screens. Okay. What I want to do today is, or at least get started on, what I have is some procedural generation involving, it's kind of what you would refer to as the digging method, where you dig out tunnels and you have these little digger guys that dig out in certain directions. So I have a tile map in GoDot, and I'm digging, basically digging out, like this. So I'm doing that programmatically, and to do that, I have a thing called a digger info, and that guy basically looks like this. And he picks a direction, or you pick a direction for him, and then he digs, and then he picks another direction. So there's various parameters on there that can be set, such as, how he has a chance to die every time he digs, and if he dies, then he just stops, which is cool. And also, he can die if all that around him is floor, or if he tries to dig on a tile that's already been dug on. And there's also a Boolean that says if he can backtrack. What was the other one that I wanted to utilize? I know what it was. Did I do that already? Yeah, I believe I did. I'm looking for it. Yeah, right here. So when his dig method is called, and he tries to set the cell to the dig tile, if it doesn't set, that means that it's out of the range of the map. And so I'm killing off these diggers if by default. I'm just killing them off if they try to go past what the boundaries of the map that I have. I'll show you what I mean. Here, we'll press F5 and we'll do a. Oh wait, let me back the camera out so you can see it better. So it's so much nicer. So what I want to do then, so we'll just hit enter, and you can see I've got two diggers that are set up right now. It's easy to set them up. You just add some more to the list, and you dig until they die. The poor diggers, they pass away. And then the little guy right there, he's just sort of a thing to test. There's no collision right now. I want to replace these tiles, so that's kind of what we're going to do, or I'm going to do, and you can watch me, of course. That's what the stream's all about, right? So you can actually, what's cool is with the map generation, you can come into the digger info and let's say, can he backtrack? If I hit true, you'll see the map generation change quite a bit. So now you'll see these little nubs that they'll go in. So, remember we're still doing two diggers, but now you're seeing these little, like these dead end areas. Whereas, you see how that works? Pretty cool, huh? If I turn off can backtrack and rerun, you'll see that we've got smooth corridors. And of course a digger can die, as he's digging a corridor, or for whatever reason, if he decides to try to backtrack, or if he's able to, he can die. But anyway, so you have various options of changing how the diggers behave, and you can see down here in my generate map, I have two diggers, and I'm basically setting the direction for each of them to start digging. And then there is the probability that they will die. So that's like at 1% chance. I could make it higher, but this works. And then I'm telling it basically start in the center, and then this guy starts to the right of the center. And then this is the percentage chance that they'll continue in the same direction. So if I decrease that, the map should be a little more windy, or, and you can see that there's not as much straightness, so it's more interesting. But if I go, say, 85%, we should get a lot more straight type maps. As a matter of fact, some of them are kind of boring, but you get the idea. So you can basically control your map generation by just flipping around some parameters. And I haven't finalized what I want to expose here, because there's quite a few here that I'm not even exposing through the constructor. So to figure out how I might want to do that. So with that in mind, what I want to do is I have a tile set here. It's an auto tile set. And it's just one that I downloaded. It's a free one. And I want to create another tile set. So there's a really cool tool. It's called a Tile Setter. And let's go there. Tile Setter. So led.itch.io/tile setter. Pretty neat tool. You create one tile, and then you can create what he kind of calls, or what you could call a sort of a capping tile or whatever. And you can literally just use 2 tiles, and then he will create an auto tiling set for you, and then you can just export it. There's a light version, and then there's a paid version. I haven't done this yet, but if I keep using it, I'll definitely pay for it, because some of this stuff is really nice. He actually has some export to Godot, and I think there's an export to Unity. So I might jump in there. The user interface is okay. You know, it's I guess it's in development, but it's really handy for this kind of stuff. So that's what I want to do. That's what we're going to try to do here. So I've got here Pixel. It's actually Pixel Edit, and I'm going to try to make a. Well, let's do simple for now. I will put down, and let's show all the tile indices. I'm going to put down. We'll put down this tile, and then I just want to do a really basic deal here. We'll restrict it to the tile, and I just want to fill that one with. Actually, let's fill it with a lighter color. Should we go even lighter? Let's go even lighter. And then if I were to add another tile, and this would be the tile that, we'll paint it right here next to it. This would be the tile that would go on top of this one. So if I were to take, say some white, and let me also show the pixel grid. It's just helpful for me. Let's make that a little larger. Let's just do something simple. Well, you know, there's a far cry between that tile and the other one. Let's duplicate that tile. And I wish it would. One of the things I don't like about this is I'd rather these all shift down whenever I replace one. Anyway, let's make this one a little closer to white, but not white, like so. And then I want to use that one. So we're just kind of going into a little bit of a gradual, just sort of a simple thing to start out with. And we'll see what it looks like here in a moment in our deal. Oops. You can hold down Shift, and then you can draw in lines, which is really nice if you've never used it before. That looks kind of crazy, but that's okay. Another thing you can do, and let me go ahead and do that because that'll be fun. I'm going to add another tile, and this one I'm going to make it basically, you'll see, we'll make it a corner tile. So what I want to do is basically like erase. I guess I don't want to erase all the part down here. Just erase, say, something like that. So we've got what I call a corner tile and then a topping tile, kind of like a cheesy topping. Yeah, whatever cheese you like. Okay, and I've got this already set up. I'm going to export this tile set, and I'm actually going to export it into this Scratch folder. So I'm just going to go ahead and save it. And then I'm going to switch over to Tile Setter. Okay, so, and I've already got this sort of set up as well. What's the deal? Hello? At least that we've got a bug. It's, I think it might have crashed. All right. No problem. We'll restart that. Oh no, we don't. It's yeah. I'd started. I already clicked import on that. So let's import what we just exported, which is here. And yeah, now it dies. Lovely, lovely. Let's open that up again. Oh yeah, see now it came up, and I guess it had saved it and then crashed, which is fine because there's our stuff. Okay, I've only used this once, or I've only messed with it once before. Actually, it was yesterday or the day before, and I thought it was pretty cool. So here we are. All right, so I'm gonna stumble my way through this and try to remember how this works. Composition. Oh no, I remember. Okay, I've got to grab these and pull these up here, and then we right-click on this guy and we say build borders. Okay, so there's what your tile set would look like. But then additionally, so now I can take. I wonder if I can select. Oh, that would be awesome if I could. Yeah, I can, but I can't change them. Oh, he needs to make that work. So basically, I select this top one, and then there's the base source, and basically you can add another image, and then you'll get this kind of thing. Pretty cool, right? Or if I wanted to go down here, I could do the same thing. I think that's the right one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Except we want to flip that, so our rotation is going to be not that way. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be like that. Is it? No, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be, and then I have to also flip not the X but the Y. There we go. And then I could just select this guy, do the same kind of thing. And that one's already set up, right? So that's cool. And then let's grab this guy. Nice! And you see we already have the makings of what looks to be kind of a nice tile set. Now additionally, if I wanted to make these corners rounded, which I might not, but we'll do it for now. You can always change it. So I can turn off the composite here. Basically it used this to make that, but I'm telling it that I want to do it myself. If I took that, and I think what I would actually have to do is, can I undo? I can undo. I'm just thinking how I may want to do this. So I think what you have to do here is actually to create a whole side. So if I took this and then flipped it, not sure how much sense that makes. Let's give it a go and we'll see. So I'll just change these colors so that they match up with what we had before. I'll also erase. Gosh, I forgot exactly how we had done this, but we'll get her done. We'll certainly get her done. Oh look, and I also I messed up the. Oops, this needs to come out somewhere. It needs to come out and actually butt up against that, like so. And then we can do this and that. It doesn't look too horrible. We'll see what it looks like here in a minute. Let's add some. I don't know. That corner looks a little bit too. Ooh. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. So I'll save it. We'll save it here. But the crummy thing is, and I haven't figured, I don't know. I'm not sure how you... Oh, there's a sync region, and that may have something to see as a pro feature. It may be that you can, when you save it, it updates. But that's the only issue here is I have to re-import this. And then when I do, yeah, see, there it is. There's my my other piece. See, this one I don't need. This is what I need. Do I need that? Yeah, see, it kind of messed up my stuff, so I'm just going to start over. I'll keep it for now. Probably won't use it, but we'll see. So we go in here, we'll turn off composite, and let's just see if we can make this work. See what this looks like, and then we'll rebuild this real quick. I mean, it looks okay. Let's see. We'll see. This guy. I think the rotation should be, these should really be like the corners. So instead of having them in a row, he needs to have them in like a square. So these two up here and these two down here to indicate what the rotation should be, you know? But anyway. Yeah. Okay, so that part, see, found another issue there. That part needs to be, that doesn't need to be there like that. Cool, so it makes perfect sense, doesn't it, when you see it? We'll just we'll extend that on down to the bottom, and we'll go on and save that again. Now, yeah, let's just start over. We'll delete all of it. We'll do an import again. Mucho's better. Drag this guy down here and say build the borders. We'll just leave it. Whatever we get, we'll get. And as I said, theoretically we could just leave it. We could just do these and then be done with it. But the goal is to get something that, you know, looks interesting. Oops. I'm going to go back over to the GoDot project. What I want to do really, the way I see this working is, come on now. I want to put, there we are. What I want to do is, there we go. When I add these, basically I want it to be subtractive. So when I subtract one, that's where I want. I guess it does kind of work that way, doesn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. This is good. Yeah. So let's mess around here just for a moment. Let's check and see what we think of that. I don't know, I kind of like it. Let's go on with it, eh? Let's go on with it, eh? So we'll turn off composite. And we'll grab him. And that rotation is wrong again. There we are. Very nice. Again, it's too bad that you can't just select all of them at once and at least get the tile down, the tile itself down. You know, you'd have to change the rotation for each one of them, but at least the tile would be put down. It would be so it's still, you know, it doesn't absolve you of all of the labor required. All right, so all I have to do is now select all this. Actually, let me do this real quick. I want to save that. Yeah, let's just call this, just call it that. So I can select all the tiles, then right click and say export. And you see this, it says export Unity. Let me do this over here. Export Unity, export GameMaker Studio 2, export Godot. So these are all pro only features. So if I wanted to get those, basically I can still do it, just doing that regular export, but you have to set it all up in each respective game engine. I'll show you what that means. So we'll go on and export. So just export an image. Let's see, that's in here, and it's in Godot. Overjam, yeah. Graphics, and let's call this. I'm gonna just call it sci-fi tiles. I don't know what. I don't know what to call it. So now, if we go to not tile setter, but if we go to Godot engine. Now, if you notice here, these are 64 by 64, so we're gonna have to redo some things. So what I'll hide that, and additionally I want to go to project settings and change what's it called? No, sorry. Basically I want to change the environmental color. That's what it is. That's what it is. So what would a space station look like? Well, actually, we can tile it any way we want, so this really isn't a big deal. But let's do like just for now we'll do like a bluish thing. Additionally, I'm gonna go ahead and erase. Whoops, I'm gonna go ahead and erase all these. There we are. Even though we're gonna hide that one, I'm gonna make a new one, a new tile map, and we're gonna put up here. This is going to be the 32 by 32. I'll just call it that for now. And our cell size is going to be 32 by 32. I think, did I do any of the tile origin center? I think I do want the tile origin to be centered. Okay, so now let's create a new tile set. I'll go in here. Open this up. By the way, I'm using the latest build, the bleeding edge of Godot 3.2. So 3.2 isn't out yet. It's built from the GitHub sources, fresh off the presses. So we're building a new tile set. I'm going to go down here and click this little button here, add textures. Oh wait, first, the sci-fi tiles. We want to make sure they're imported as a 2D pixel. So we'll just make sure re-import those. So I want to add sci-fi tiles. Here they are. Okay, so additionally here, you've got this, what looks like, oh well it is, it's a grid, but this is the last one used. It's kind of weird, it's maybe a little bit of a bug. I can't, there's supposed to be a snap settings over here, but there isn't. What you have to do is you actually have to create a tile, and then you get the snap options, which it really should have the snap options over here all the time. Actually, there is no separation between these, so we'll do 0. So now we've got it. Now it looks right. Great. And then we can just delete. Well, actually, we don't have to delete. Yeah, we can just delete that because this is all going to be. This is going to be in. All of this would be our auto tiles. So we want to make a new auto tile. Now we select the region, and it's going to be this region. And additionally, I like to go ahead and set an icon for it. And I'm just going to use this guy. And so now we want to go to bitmask, because what we want to do, we want a 3x3 minimal. And so all we do here is we just draw in the areas where we want the auto tile to work, and that's going to be inside here. So basically this will allow us to draw stuff and it will work out correctly. You can see I'm basically drawing where, you know, you could say you're drawing where you could walk, Or you can say you're drawing where you can't walk. It just depends on how you want all the tile to work. Whoops. So you see this, I think this part is what would be what's included in the Pro version of Tilesetter. If you export it to Godot, I believe, well, I would hope that, yeah, surely, he has all of this already done, and then you just pull in the tile set scene into Godot, and then you're ready to go. Or you're ready to Godot. Or GoDot. However you say it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. It's a game engine. Say it how you want it. All right, so that wasn't too bad. And then the next thing to do would be collision. We can do that, and actually, well, wait. First, let's save this tile set. So we can do a save as, and I'm going to say, I'm just going to name it the same, sci-fi 32 by 32. It's boring, bland, but we can always color it. I'll show you. So we'll go back out here and notice we have this in here. So we should be able to, I'm going to hold some keys here. Should be able to do that. And yes, we get this. So basically, this is what I would want. And then you basically, you would just erase the tiles that you don't want. See what I mean? Pretty neat, eh? Yeah. And then you can see we have our player that really probably needs to be relocated. Again, he was in the I was using 64 by 64 tiles, not because I wanted to, but because those were the tiles that I had. But let's relocate him to 16 by 16. And then he's in a proper tile there. And if we went 48 by 48. And then that'll put him right here. We place him anyway, but it is what it is. So that looks pretty good, except I would say that this corner, I don't know that I like that a whole lot. It's a little bit too edgy for my taste. We could change it, but if I was going to open this, it's probably going to open in the wrong thing, but if I were to open that, and try to change it from this file, it'd be probably better to change it from Tilesetter, which, again, like I said, you'd have to recreate all this, which may still be less work than actually redrawing this. I'm going to go in here and maybe kind of make this a little bit less jarring. Maybe that. Maybe that's better. Oh, I know. Let's just add additional. No, let's just take away. Let's take away a little bit more. Maybe even more than that. That might be better. I don't know. In any case, we'll go with what we have here for now. Let's get the algorithm set up for these tiles. Yeah, so let's change everything and let's see what we can get. Let me call this. I'll just call it sci-fi. Whatever. So we'll just have to change in the script. It'll be sci-fi, yeah, like that. And the player will be, I believe that's correct. And then instead of this, we will want to, I believe I have a map dot fill. I do, yay. And it should be, yeah, I want the wall. And the wall should be still. Yeah, let's do this. So the floor, basically the floor is nothing. The -1, when you put it in a tile map in Godot, that basically clears out the tile. the dig map is floor. Let's see what happens. Yeah, man. That works. But notice I have a couple of holes right there. That shouldn't be there. Let's close that down. Actually, let's see. Does that happen all the time? It doesn't happen all the time. But don't I have a... I thought I had a border around it. Yeah, I do have a border around that. Let me go check that map and see that fill tile for y and size dot y. Huh? Oh, that size, yes. Size equals map size. It's funny, it shouldn't do that. Because, where is it? Set cell. Tiles.set cell. So if it is valid, let's check if it's valid. So I'm going to return x is greater than or equal to border.x. Yeah, since I don't have an offset. I did have an offset, but why do I need the offset? So I'm just starting from 0, 0 and then going from there. So if the... You know what? I think that perhaps... Does it ever screw up on the left side? I don't think it does. I think it's... Let's see if we can fix the right side. So if x is less than... That's it. No, No, that doesn't make sense. Does it? Yeah, see, it's still doing it. But I am happy with the way it's generating. I think it's cool. Looks neat. I mean, since we're starting at 0, 0, it'd be greater than or equal to the border. And it would be less than the size of the map minus the border. And then y would be, and I always get this wrong in Godot. I've flipped between so many of these gamma agents that I forget. I believe, where is position? Negative is up. So negative, so so y is greater than or equal to border.y, and y is less than size of y minus border y. Oh, perhaps. Okay, wait. Wait. He's valid. Maybe I'm actually setting the cell and then returning false. No, I'm setting the cell. Let's see if I ever get here. Yeah, I do. I get there a bunch. Let's see if let's do this. I want to see what that is. Percent D. See if I remember how to do this. X, Y. I want to see what those 0, 0, bad, 2, 0, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's right. 10. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Grid size is 40 by 22. I'm gonna replace that. I don't like that name. Let's do, let's call it map size. Makes more sense to me. There we are. Tile map, map size, and then the border map. Which, can we do this? I think. Can we do that? I want to run it and make sure I haven't messed anything up. Okay, haven't messed anything up. Alright. Also, I'm going to get rid of all these. Because they don't belong there. I want the program to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just 20 right there. If we're doing 40, it should be way out here. Alright, am I? Yeah. I don't think that makes a difference. I'm gonna leave them in the center. The transform. That's all good. Yeah. My camera is zoomed way out. So it should be, and it will, actually the camera will be set such that it's, yeah, I've already set it. Yeah, that should be correct. And this, let's zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna see, go into 3. I should really make that, add a control for that in this prototype so you can zoom in and out. Okay. I don't think I'm using this anymore. I believe that's all in the, yeah. That is not being used anymore. Let's see, that shouldn't be bad. Those should not be bad. So we've got an issue there. We've got an issue. No, they should be bad because that's y is 0. So those are all bad. Bad 0, 1. Zero, 4. Really? 39, 9. Just a few sanity checks. 40 by 22 is the size. That is a no-no. Let's make sure that let's print the border. Print the border. You know, half of coding is figuring out what dumb mistakes you've made. I'm not offsetting anything at this point. Basically just setting the cell. Those won't change, I know, but I just want to see it. Oops. Oh, that was wrong anyway. That right there's wrong. Is it just, maybe actually be the modulus there. It's supposed to be there, the percent sign. Yes, it's supposed to be that. My fault. Oops. There we go. Wasn't seeing the stuff right anyway. So, that's right, bad. What about 20? What's that? You see that? I don't know what that's. I don't know what the deal. What was that? You see the weird flickering? It's a little strange. Well, we'll get to that later. Let's just go ahead and do, let's combine these. And we'll do bad, and then we'll just add X and Y in here. We'll get at it, we'll get at it. That's right. But this, let's check the Y. So we'll do this, and we'll do Y. Be the same look, but it will be border dot Y. Y, size dot Y minus border dot Y. Aha! So down here to the ones. This should be illegal. So 1 is greater than or equal to 1 and less than 39. And then y is greater than or equal to 1 and less than 21. I mean, I had this working. It boggles the mind, and it's, oh look. Okay, there is something weird going on. Because it's... Yeah, what in the world has happened? What did I do? What in the world? I wonder if it's... I wonder if it's that at all. I mean, I can't... It's not going to dig anything because I haven't filled any of it. Let's go look at the map fill again. Fill. I mean, that's very basic. So it let's do this. Boom. So what's the deal then? If I'm digging this, why is it taking forever? Oh, Big Red G, how's it going? It does have HTML5 support export. Yeah, Godot does have it. It's not, I would say it's not fully baked, but yeah, it does have HTML5 support, or basically, well, WebGL. It has WebGL support, export. But it's, yeah, it's not completely baked. That I agree with you. Otherwise, I would have messed around with it in some of the game jams that I've been involved in. That's really one of the things that stopped me from using it. I mean, you know, it has it and it works sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. Unlike like Unity, which pretty much always works. I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Let's see what happens. Oh, I know why it's, of course, I know why it's slower. Duh. It's because I'm printing all this stuff out. Yeah, sorry. Not thinking, not thinking. It's a lot of stuff to print out, so that's why it's going slower. No problem. No problem. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why. Let's just make a temporary change, just so that we can, if not valid, and we'll just add our print under here. That's what was going on. That's why we're seeing every one of them. That's what was slowing it all the way down. It's because it was so much stuff to print. Yeah, see, it's a lot faster now. All right, now we can look. And we have the 0. Yeah, it's okay. 19 by 0, 19 by 0. Yeah, show me a 19 by 21. Yeah, less than 21. Let's see, 0, 5. 12, 0. And yet it's still... Oh, I'm sure this is a simple thing. It always is. It always is. You know, I think... I'm just going to go ahead and return this. Not return. And I'm going to I'm going to just save those for later, just in case I want to come back and diddle with that. So then the question becomes, did we actually fill the whole area? We do this. So I have these. They should be the extents, but of course they're going to be yeah. So I should say don't fill the map. Let's just see if we can. Ooh, it should be. Since we have a border of 1, it should be this. That should be legal. And there's one of them. Which means... Let's go back to the camera. Let's make our zoom all the way out here. I probably shouldn't... there's just one of them. Question is, which one? I don't think I need to go out this far. I don't think it's that big of an area. But I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Map size. So which one is this? Oh, that's not gonna. That one's not gonna work definitely because we're not in the border. So it'd be that. There's one, and of course this one's the same way. So we put that at 1 since our border is. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Things are starting to come together. I believe I have that as a... I don't. How about that? I'm going to add a set get to that. Actually, just a get. I'm going to say get order. Just in case anybody, we want to get it for whatever reason somewhere else. Get order. And then we'll return border. So that's the size of the border. I want to use that here just so I don't have to, every time we adjust this. Map. Dot order. And you know what? I'm going to do this too, just because I can. I'm going to do a function set cell, and I think I can do this, and we'll say chord, and that's going to be a vector 2, and then tile is an int. See if I can do that. And then we'll just do the following. We'll say return set cell chord.x chord.y tile. Yeah, it's not going to let me do that, is it? See, that works, but now it doesn't like this. It should really be able to do that. All right, fine. Now it shouldn't fuss. Yeah. No function parameter overloading. That's too bad, eh? Oh, I think that's what was happening anyway. So then we can just do that. Oh, I know what's going on. Oh, no, do I? Do I? Wait. I may know what's going on. Why didn't it work? Oh, -1. Yeah, there they are. When he did, well, no, because when he digs, it's just this. So he's set in a particular cell. It doesn't. Yeah, it's not. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, I don't want to. Wait, no, that's not what I want. Let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and fill this out real quick. This may not show us anything, but perhaps in doing this I will realize something dumb that I've done. Haven't done, whatever. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock here where I am. Map.border.x or y. See if we get that one. Yep, there it is. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of green. And then we should be able to grab that, which is essentially equivalent to this right now. The settings that we currently have. We should have a... Oh, wait a minute. A map. Oh, no, we need... we need that. Yeah. We were trying to put one at the same location, which was that one. We don't actually need that any longer. Boom. Okay, so we've got a 4 corners. So that fill was working correctly. Boom. Yeah, that's working correctly. Yeah, I'm really happy with what we have so far. It's just that tendency to just dig right out the side of these guys. Let's do this real quick. Let's make the border 2 by 2. Let's see what goes on there. Yeah, see, it still breaks right through. It doesn't even care. Doesn't even care. How just inconsiderate is that? So I think somewhere I may have. Let me look for this because what? Let me change this to try set cell, and I'm gonna get a bunch of errors now. That's okay. Because that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm trying to set the cell. And if it returns 0 or if it returns false, then it's much better. Map. Yeah, right here. Try set cell. Actually, why would we do that? No. Okay. There's no need to check that there. That's that slows things down somewhat. So I want to go into the script. There's a way to start at a particular place. I don't want it. No. I want. Oh, can I do that? Okay. What I would do then is for y in range of border.x, size.x, y, not x. Because I don't want to try this at the... I just want to set the cell here. We don't even need to do that. There's no need to go through that check because we know how big this is. I'm going to copy this and just change it to X. Keep me honest here. X. 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 Let's see what's that. Oh yeah, we've got some other places that we're going to have to... Where's that? Oh, right here. So we're going to try to set the cell. And... okay. So we've eliminated that piece, but we're still getting this weirdness. I want to match that and just want to find it. Okay, that one's okay. This one's okay. Is that range inclusive? I think. We also need to do this. Minus border.y and then minus border.x. Let's take a look at that fill again. No, wait, I'm sorry. I'm a dork because I don't actually want that to. Yeah, the border. I want this to fill to the size. So I had this right in the first place. So it's just this, and then size.x. Sorry about that. Again, just not thinking, you know? Yeah, much better. And that's that. Okay, that's what was going on. It was working, but I was not feeling. That makes me feel better, and it makes me feel dumb. That's okay. You can notice that we've got a border of 1 between these now. A beautiful thing. Lovely. Okay. That was all it was, is the fill was wrong. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, the fill wasn't necessarily wrong. We were using these here, and it was checking with the border, and it wouldn't fill it in. But this fill needs to fill in all the tiles, the way we're doing it now. Okay, so just a minor misunderstanding. So now I can still go through all these. So let's set up some collisions for these little guys. Right here. So I'm gonna expand this, go into here, and let's do some collision stuff. This is boring, by the way. Boom. Doesn't take a long time, especially not for the square tiles. All you have to do is just do this. Can't collide, or this, you know, can't go through this. Oops, no, I don't want that. I want to select a tile, click, select a tile. See how enjoyable this is? So much fun. I could, let's see. And see, additionally, all of these are going to be the same as well. Clicky click. Let's go ahead and do these internal tiles. I could do a, yeah, there should be a shortcut for that. Because this is very repetitive work, you know? Very repetitive work. My stream health is not good. It's poor. Why? Why am I poor? Well, I may be gone. I don't know. My stream status is saying it's poor, so forgive me. And how far are we in anyway? We're like, what? I don't know. 309. It's going to be over anyway here in a little bit, so my apologies. for the stream. The poor stream quality. But I'm going to soldier on here. Because after all, that's all I can do, right? And maybe the stream issues will just clear themselves up. I don't know. But I'm going to endeavor to finish these. Which shouldn't take very long. And I think actually I will create a some more complex shapes with these others. So I'll do a I won't have to turn off snapping. That's the other thing I have to do. Yeah, see, there you go. Oh, but no. Yeah, see, I can turn it on to, what, 2 by 2 or something like that. And I should be able to... Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want one in the corner. Actually, I don't want one. I want one over here. One here, here. And then that. There we go. Oops. I don't want... There we go. That's what I want. Here, then here, and here, and then boom. Next. Beautiful. No. I don't... No, don't delete the node. I want you to... Yeah, there we go. I want this here. Not that one. I want this, and boom. And that one actually can be a regular box. Let's move that. No. Really weird. It's not the best tool. I can't move them. Well, I probably can move them after the fact. It is what it is. Gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. There we go. There we go. And here we go. And then I should be able to adjust it after the fact. Yes, I can. Okay. I missed that one. Adjust this. There we go. Here we go. And this guy. And additionally, let's redo all 4 of these. Because it makes sense to redo them. And adjust. Almost finished. Oops. Adjust. Oh, we're almost done. We're so close. So close. 1 left. An adjustment or 2 also. If you can still hear me, if the stream is still up. Poor stream health, notwithstanding. There we go. We didn't have to do that, but I did it. So, it is what it is. I'm going to save that. Additionally, I'll save this again. Come back, push F5, walk around, and now I can't go through the tiles. Oh, that's wonderful, 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 very good. Now I don't understand what this is, but all right, I think that works good enough for today. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about the stream issues, and I'll see you next time.